We all know these big name YouTubers like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, MKBHD, PewDiePie of course, Mr. Beast. These guys make fantastic videos and we want to be making videos like that, but they've got something we don't. Quite often it's a whole week to make the video and a big crew of people helping them. They've got sound techs, editors, assists, camera people to do that work for them, and we're just sitting in a room here by ourselves doing the whole lot. And we don't have a week, we've got a couple of hours. So what is it that we can do to get ourselves closer to what they're doing without having to have all of that resource? Stick around and I'll flick you some ideas. Hey there, thanks for sticking around. Now before I get into this, just a quick reminder, click all these buttons and stuff down here, and if you've got any comments or questions during the video, put them in the comment section below. I will get back to as many of them as I can, and I do read them all, I do promise that. Anyway, what we're talking about today is YouTube video workflow optimization. What's that? Well, that's looking at all of the little tasks that you do to create a YouTube video, right from setting up your camera, shooting it, the lighting, the audio, checking all your levels, actually the bits and pieces in the edit of your video, and that's a really big portion of it, but also what you do when you upload it every time, the creating the tags and the description and the thumbnails, all of these things. What is it that you can do with each of these little steps just to speed it up and standardize it a little bit to make this whole process easier for you? Here's something I do with my videos. Check out this folder here. I've got a folder here called vlog date template, right? And in here I've got a single project for Final Cut Pro. I've got a folder in here that I put resources into, and this is where I'm going to save things. Now this project, if I open it up, you can have a look and see it's got a couple of bits in here that are just placeholders for my intro clip. Then I've got my title animation that I use every time. All I need to do in here, because I've templated it, is just update the title over in here in this text block. That's all I do, is I type a new title. The rest of the animation is already there for me. I've got these two bits of audio that I use each time, and right here at the end of the timeline I've got a placeholder for where all of the video is going to be, and then I've got another placeholder at the end here. As you can see, it's a hidden block that's exactly 20 seconds long, and I can use that as a measuring stick to see how that video fits from when I say, hey, click on this thing here to subscribe. I've got 20 seconds, and then I can line the end music up, and that all just works really smoothly. These are workflow optimization things that I've done. It's stuff that I realized I was doing and remeasuring and working out every time, and so what I did is I took all of that stuff I was doing and I put it into this video template. And now I don't have to do that every time. Well, the work that I do is much faster because I don't have to reinvent that wheel every time I'm going to put it onto the cart. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? That's some of the things I do for optimizing the actual creation of my videos. But there's also a lot of stuff I can do for when I upload my videos. Now there's a couple of really neat tools. One's YouTube Studio and the other one is TubeBuddy. Both of these have got a great number of optimization tools that you can use when you're uploading videos to YouTube. Straight in YouTube Studio you can set a default description for your videos. I think you can actually do a couple of them, and in TubeBuddy you can set up a whole pile of descriptions and different description templates and upload templates in there, and you can apply one to a video when you upload it. These things are really powerful, useful tools that you can use to not have to type out the same thing, not have to go and copy and paste it and find it from a previous video, all that sort of thing. You can set up these templates, particularly in TubeBuddy, and I'm not going to get all of the way into that here and show you how to do it. Just it's good enough to know that it's there. I can detail that in another video if you want. Leave a comment below if you want me to do that. The important thing is that these tools are here to help you not have to repeat that same task all over the time, or at least to make that task more efficient. This is all workflow optimization. Now, if you can do this and identify things that you can do in your workflow, brilliant. Put them down below. Let me know what sort of things you're doing and things that you find. I might be able to adopt some of that and then add it to my workflow as well. The next one is thumbnails. There are a couple of things here you can do by using Photoshop and creating a template with a background and some standardized text, maybe a couple of standardized layers that have got borders or wraps or something. Maybe you make 2 or 3 different types of videos, or you do a series of something and a series of something else. You might have a different overlay template with a title or an icon or something. You can set all these things up in a Photoshop template for your thumbnails, and then when it comes to creating a thumbnail, all you're going to need to do is swap out a background image and update a couple of lines of text. You can have all your text styles already predetermined, all that sort of thing. Brilliant. So that's just a quick overview of some of the things you can do to help speed up your video production. I don't suggest you go and try and do all of this in one hit. Just work on one bit at a time, and every time you make a video, find one more thing to improve. There could be a bit more workflow optimization, it could be better lighting or something like that. It could be a little bit more time spent on doing research or taking a really high quality photo for your thumbnails like I do, like a lot of people do. Another thing you can do is go and look at other YouTubers and see what they do. Anyway, I hope this has been useful to you. If it has, click down here on the subscribe button, you'll see more of these videos, and also take a moment to go and watch this one and this one, which YouTube have picked out for you because they know what you like seeing. Hope they're mine. See you later.